Hey, what's going on, buddy? Master here, and we're back with another video. This is the Zetsubou no Shima Easter egg guide. The Easter egg was pretty short, but I'm going to jump into this really quick because there's a lot of stuff you need that I didn't put in the video. So you're going to need to know the layout of the map, first of all. You're going to need to know how to get the Masamune, the upgraded KT, the Wonder Weapon, the Gas Mask, the Shield, and might be leaving something out. The Gas Mask, the Shield. You're just going to need to know how to build the basic things. Because you're going to need the gas mask when you go into the boss fight. While you're going down that elevator to the boss fight, you're going to need the gas mask. And you're also going to need, almost forgot about this one, you need this or you will not be able to do the Easter egg. You need the Anywhere But Here Gobblegum. You get it 10 and after, level 10 and after. You need that Gobblegum to even start the Easter egg. You need it. But yeah. Hop right quick into this actual Easter egg guide for Zetsubou no Shima. So the first thing you're going to want to do is after you get the skull of Nansapwe, or wherever the hell you pronounce it, which you're also going to need to know how to get, you come into this room in the bunker. You're going to want to mesmerize that poster by the purple water. After you mesmerize that, you're going to want to run out of this room, go right up the stairs, and over to the elevator, which you'll use to get actually down to the boss fight. You mesmerize this area too, it will open that door, and then behind the door that you mesmerize is the machine itself that you need to put the cogs in, which I'll show you later how to get in to start. You're also going to need, everyone in your game is going to have to do their challenges. You have to finish your challenges. Those are mine right there, I'm showing them in the video. You're going to need to do the challenges to start the Easter egg. This is another part. I don't know if this is required, but in the area where you get the skull, you're going to need to mesmerize that wallish area. I think Scott's the one that did this. These three symbols will pop up. That one, and there's another one, that one. Not sure if that's required, but we did it anyway. Next step is getting the AA gun shell, artillery shell. You're going to need to plant a plant and water it with blue water every round you possibly can, and shoot it with the KT Wonder Weapon. It doesn't have to be upgraded. Shoot it with the KT, water it with blue water, and eventually you'll get the AA gun shell. It took us a while to get the actual shell itself to get that part. The next step you're going to want to do is you're going to have to do the spider boss. You're going to need to shoot the webs that are there with the KT. They'll disintegrate. You're going to need to go down to the spider boss. The spider, it's not that hard to kill, but it took us a long time to kill the spider. We don't know if that was a glitch or something, because there was a lot of glitches this game. You shoot it while it's spitting out that acid. He almost died here, which would have been depressing. And eventually, the spider itself will die. You revive, well, you don't have to revive. I mean, you kind of have to revive them. And, oh yeah, another thing you can do is, after we save Nate in this clip right here, I don't even know if we save Nate, we might leave him. This was pre-recorded. Waiting. You're going to want to run down here, and you can actually get free Widow's Wine every single time, whenever you want it. You just run down that corridor, and in that purple water is just Widow's Wine. You die, you run back down here, pick up the Widow's Wine, and leave. It's always going to be there when you need it, after you defeat the spider boss. And then you can run out of this. You don't need to come back in here until you do the Anywhere But Here step with the Gobblegum, which you need that. So you come back in. You want to stand in that area where I'm standing. You pop it, and you'll appear in this room. The cog's going to be in here. It took me a second to find it. It's going to be in here. You're going to have to pick it up. It's not going to give you an indication, but it will disappear off the floor, and then you can run out the little door right there. And then you can run down into the bunker and place the cog on the generator, the machine itself. Every single time you pick up all three of the cogs, which that's one of them, you go down there and you place it. Next, you're going to need the electric shield. You stand, after everyone finishes their challenges, you stand there with your shield out, just on the ritual area. Now I'm going to start getting right into what you do after this. So yeah, after you get that, you run down. Well, you have to do these zip lines. which is difficult. So someone on your team is going to have to be down at the docks, and you're going to go flying across this, and you call out once you're above there for them to shock it with the electric shield, shock the box that you would launch with the electric shield, and it will drop you on the ground so you can pick up the cog. It's tough. I died a couple times, actually. I was the one that was the test dummy. And we have that weird electric glitch on our screen. And yeah, they're going to shock it with the electric shield. They're going to melee it with the electric shield, I should say. And then it will drop you after you call out once you're above the dock to pick up the cog and place it. And then you can run over to... Well, you don't have to run over to this specific spot. Wherever you planted your AA gun shell. So, am I going to do it? Come on. This is the problem with pre-recorded shit. You're going to have to wait for it to actually happen. You couldn't really see it because the glitch on my screen, but the AA shell will spawn there. It's literally a giant shell that comes out of the plant, and you want to pick it up. And you're going to run over to the AA gun, the first door when you walk in the bunker. You load it, and the plane's going to come over, you just fire it. It just keep spamming the button, it's going to fire. It's going to shoot down the plane, you'll see the little smoke, you'll see the piece drop down. You're going to run over to wherever you saw the piece drop. It drops in multiple locations, and you fly over, and you'll see that mist coming off the top of it so that you know where it's at in case you run over it. You pick it up and go and place it inside of the generator. So now you're getting to the boss fight. This part is pretty easy. So you'll come in here after you place the cog. The elevator will be open. The elevator is going to drop all the way down. And the boss fight for us was pretty easy because we all had the upgraded KT because multiple people can get the Wonder Weapon. So we all upgraded it, had the Massamoons. We were set and ready to go. We had our Gobblegums, perks. We were good. So once you get down the elevator, you're going to see these little branches, things in your way. You just shoot the spores on them with the KT and they'll disintegrate. And make sure you have the gas mask. If you don't have the gas mask, you're just going to die and you'll be dead and you can't respawn. If you do not have the gas mask when you come down the elevator, like I said. And it'll go down here and thrashers will spawn and zombies will spawn and spiders will spawn and you have to shoot. Well, there's Takio in his monster form. And you're going to have to shoot the spores on his arm, which I'm going to show in a second here. Shoot the spores on his arm when they're open, and his arms will begin to fall off, right, like that. And then they'll fall off, and then after all of his arms are gone, the cutscene will begin, and there you go, you are done the Easter egg. I did not put the cutscene in here for two reasons. One, I don't want to spoil it in case you want to actually play and see the cutscene if you haven't seen it already. And two, Scott fucked it up. So that's really the main reason I post this. I'm just gonna say Scott fucked it up. He kept talking during the fucking cutscene, so I just didn't put the cutscene in here. But that was the Zetsubou no Shima Easter egg. It was fairly simple. A lot of it's setting up. Doing your challenges takes a really long time. The Easter egg itself is just kind of time consuming and annoying, but it's a fun Easter egg. But that's pretty much the whole entire Easter egg. That's literally it. As the Zetsubou no Shima Easter egg, real quick, I want to apologize for the KT build video that I made. It got like 500 views, but I privated it because I was so tired and I fucked up the video, and it was just really bad, and I felt bad, so I just kind of unlisted it just to save myself from the criticism. But that is the whole Easter egg, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and there might be more videos on the way. Who knows? Maybe. We'll see.